I'm here with. I don't know where I am.
We're in Germany.
Yeah, I know that. So you come Plasma Pedal, but you are Gamechanger.
Gamechanger Audio from Riga in Latvia.
But you do know that calling yourself Gamechanger Audio is. We have now the highest expectations ever.
Sure.
That's kind of like setting yourself up for failure right there, because we now think this is like the best thing in the freaking world.
But it is.
Cocky bastard! That's awesome! So you just confessed that you watch my videos.
Yeah, I do.
I am so sorry.
Well, I am too. It's an addiction that I unfortunately can't get over. So
see, I do this test in the end, and we'll see, because most people don't know what I say at the end. We'll see.
Animals at the end?
He doesn't lie. No one fucking knows. I ask everyone. They're like, I watch your videos. I'm like, so I'm like, and now at the end, what do I say? And no one knows. No one makes it to the end. You do.
Yeah, I do actually.
Wow.
I always watch the 2 cents part, and then you immediately say no animals at the end. I'm never too fast to switch it off. So here I'm missing the whole piano. Do I get the piano with this, or? Yeah, sure. You actually ordered this, and this first comes
You're
this.
causing trouble again?
Thorn, I'm working.
Oh shit, sorry.
See, do you have a piano that you can use this for?
You don't use this for a piano.
Then explain this to me.
You use it for a guitar, and you play something beautiful, hopefully.
So you do, I don't.
Something beautiful, hopefully.
I try.
And after you do that, you hold this, and it makes it keep going.
So the beauty keeps going.
The beauty continues. Oh my God, that's marketing. The beauty continues.
So I only have to play one pretty thing, because once in a while I hit the note where it's and if I hit that, then that goes on.
Yeah, essentially.
Awesome.
You've got it.
It's the go on pedal.
Yeah,
I
or
want
it could
that.
be anything. It could be grrr, and then you hit it and grrr, like that.
But you said pretty.
Oh yeah, you're right. I just
See,
contradicted.
what I made was pretty. It's like what you what?
Grrr.
Okay.
I mean, that's his taste. I mean, you don't argue about taste,
No,
right?
yeah, and you don't argue with Pete Thorn when it comes to like how to play guitar. I'm sorry, I would never argue with you.
You should.
By the way, you last night,
Yeah.
your guitar was so bright and so single coily, even though there's no single coily. I was I literally only saw 4 minutes of the whole show because I was really, really tired. But every time you played, it was like the sparkliness. I still had to look at you, but the sparkliness and the sound was really good. I didn't expect that.
Did you like it?
Loved it.
Oh, thanks.
Was it your amp?
It was my amp, and so my amp and my guitar, and then I just used a flashback delay in the loop, and that's all I had because that's what I had. So, but
Were you on a split coil setting or something?
Yeah, so it's got a split coil neck setting, and then the 2 inside coils are the humbuckers. I can do that too, and I use both those sounds a lot. Yeah.
I really liked it.
Oh, thank you.
I have to admit, I really liked it.
Thank you. Appreciate that. It was a fun jam. It was a great.
Have you tried this thing?
I just tried it right now, and I saw this at NAMM a while back, and I was knocked out, like blown
Is this
away.
kind of like a electroharmonics freeze idea?
No. They actually stole the idea from us.
I like this guy.
It's a different kind of thing because it's a kind of very smart looper, and it analyzes your audio signal and it takes care for you so that it doesn't catch the peak of the sound, and it catches only the sweet spot right after the peak. So it's nice and beautiful.
It kind of fades in beautifully, you know.
So it loops, but it kind of crossfades the end in the beginning.
Yeah.
You can use complicated words. I know what a crossfade is.
And you can fade it in and fade it out nicely.
It's really amazing. This is incredible too.
I have to admit something. I saw this on social media because I look at things.
Yeah.
And I thought it's an April Fool's kind of a thing.
I loved it. I played through it right now, and it was like instant love. So
What did it do?
this is brutal distortion fuzz that gates really nicely. Like so, it as you were saying, if you play it through a big amp and it's loud, this gates pretty aggressively.
I don't know what it's like to play through a big amp that's really loud, because I wasn't invited to the 100-watt Marshall challenge play through the really loud Marshall amp, that every other YouTuber got to play through. I wasn't there. Pete didn't get me. I'm just saying.
I just wanted to get violent right now and just cluck you over the head with this. That was my instant.
I'm not in that video. Got a lot of clicks.
Just controlled
and I wasn't in it. I'm just saying. You know, I seriously just regret not being in this. And I blame you.
Well, let's get together and do another one at some point. How about that?
This is on camera. People heard you say that.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll get together and we'll
Or
have
we
it.
play this, which apparently is that effect.
Well, this is completely unique and amazing. It's 3,000 volts. This makes the audio go to, or something like that.
It's so much volts that it actually will kill you if you stick your finger inside it. So don't do that. Yeah, it's like.
So this thing glows and does crazy stuff when you play notes.
It's not a visual. It's not a visual effect. It's actually your sound turned into a bolt of lightning. So it's like riding the lightning. In essence. Yeah.
Wait, that's the Beatles album, Ride the Lightning. Isn't it?
So if you had
The Lightning.
a violent person or something in the club, and or a bandmate that maybe you dislike, you could grab this pedal and kind of like maybe touch this to them, and they would die.
Or just throw it at them because the build quality is very good, and so you
that's
can
true, too.
probably kill the guy with this one.
Besides the voltage.
Yeah, besides the wall. And if he's still moving, then just poke this into his face. And
Just to add insult
paste
to
him,
injury.
you know?
I'm not really needed anymore here, I think. Do you want to just do this?
Hi. Hello, and welcome to the middle of the film. What's that from?
Okay, guys. Let's cut the crap. Let's try the pedal.
Monty Python, of course.
Money back.
Of course. What are we doing?
Let's try the pedal.
Yeah, you gotta try the pedal.
Enough of talking. Okay.
Okay, so what we're doing here is, you're taking this, we're doing super high quality audio. What we're doing is you
You want me to hold that?
yeah, you hold this, we'll do this.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what to play.
We're not going to use any headphones.
You're gonna play through the thing.
Well, then you have to put that on the thing.
Why?
Because otherwise they can't hear it.
Sorry, and
I have to grab a chicken pig. I'm grabbing a chicken pig. Chicken pig badass are badass. Or in French, le badass. Stop it. What the?
Yeah, see?
Something broke.
No, that's you. That's the, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's gated.
That's the sound you make.
I'm afraid to break something.
You are breaking things.
Just do it.
Do it. That was good.
Gauge. Oh!
Okay, wait. Play something and then scream and stop and scream when you stop. Play something and then scream. Play something and then scream. Try it.
What? What? Thorn, what do you want from me?
Okay. Or play something and then do that. Right?
Okay?
You know?
What?
No, in the holes.
In the hole.
Yeah. Play something and
He
then
wants
say.
me to stick something in. I'm not sticking
Yeah.
something in holes
Stick something
here.
in the hole.
I'm not sticking shit in holes.
Play.
And then I talk, and then I talk, and then I talk again, and then I talk again. This is fun! But I gotta play Hanson because, of course, Hanson is the best music in the world.
Okay, do it.
Even Hanson works.
Yeah.
That is the worst sound I've ever heard that is a shit ton of fun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, I
love it.
can't imagine a sound that's worse than that. That is so much fun. How is that possible? How can you make something sound so shitty but so good?
You're conflicted.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm in between two chairs.
Yeah. That was great.
Like, here's a toilet,
That was great.
and here's a throne, and I'm like right between it. That is.
So imagine the sound when you're playing through like an 100-watt Marshall and 4x12.
Oh yeah. Insane.
And you get all this stuttery effect
Yeah,
and the noise
I wouldn't know
gatiness.
what that's like, Thorn.
So
Hold the microphone. I want to hear this double stop, like a. All right, far too much fun.
Now, here's a challenge. I'm going to say this is fun. This is totally fun for people to have fun at home and all this. The big challenge, which I know you're going to master, Thorn, is to put that in a track and make it musically valuable.
Oh, that's totally.
yeah, it has a blend
doable.
knob, so you can blend in some of your very beautiful, clean, nice signal from your boutique guitars. And so yeah.
Question is, as one sound, one riff, one lead, totally. Do you think you can layer that? Would you try?
Yeah, in stereo, sure. Because I like to do things like that, stuff like that, like the double stop thing, and with the fuzz, do that and hard pan it and then gate it out, and then have some other part come in.
You're giving me all the tricks right now. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You know I'm going to do that.
I know you're
I'm stealing that shit right now.
stereo double stop, and it sounds like the speakers are ripping apart, and then you play something that sounds musical after that, and then rip the speakers apart again. Shit like that. I like doing stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a challenge to put in a track and make it super. I'm gonna say music because I like the open overdrive. But this is the
Think about Smashing Pumpkins, right? When they used to do.
I have no idea. I've never heard any of Smashing Pumpkins.
They did some beautiful things with fuzz, where it's like where the stop and the feedback keeps going. You know what I mean? And the tight stops, and the guitar goes, and then it's like it's really cool because it's like
Henry's brain is burning
Beautiful things with fuzz. It's like
Yeah.
you're not making any sense. Beautiful things with
you know
fuzz.
what? You just said it already. It's like a really you called it a shitty sound. I wouldn't refer to it as that, but you really aggressive, like crazy sound. But then you play something musically that's.
Yeah. Well, you guys know that I meant shitty in the best possible way, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I didn't mean that I don't like it. I mean, I liked it a lot, but it's destroying the guitar.
It sounds like the guitar is exploding. Yeah.
And it's awesome that we're using a mind-blowingly nice Nick Huber guitar. Technically,
Yeah.
what do you think? Do you think the quality of the guitar with a sound like this matters?
It's probably. I'm gonna venture a guess that probably most guitars sound relatively similar through that pedal.
Because Tim Pierce, you know Tim Pierce? Good friend of mine. Tim said that when he uses fuzz,
Yeah.
he has this pawn shop guitar with P90s that are glued onto it that he bought for like $15.
Right.
That's the guitar he likes to use most with fuzz because with fuzz it's a destroyed sound anyway. And he said that's the guitar that still sounds the most open.
It depends on the fuzz, I think. There's like certain fuzzes, like for sure, like fuzz faces, excuse me, like germanium fuzzes, they're totally dependent on the guitar circuit. When you roll down the guitar, like the whole Hendrix clean thing, when you roll the volume down and the pickups are interacting with the fuzz, and it's not, when it gets super clean and glassy, like when Hendrix does that,
I wouldn't know. I really wouldn't. Hanson all the way.
then it really depends on the guitar and the pickups. But certain fuzzes, more like silicon or like really brutal sounding fuzzes, even big muffs and stuff, I think the guitar ends up mattering less. Like the. I don't know.
Of course, I mean, any guitar through this pedal will sound kick-ass and mind-blowing. But I mean, sure, you can still play with a tone knob on guitar is a very, very beautiful thing through
Yeah,
this pedal. Yeah. I mean, tone kind of volume control will not kind of work with this pedal too much, but
It'll just gate, right?
Yeah. But why would you ever want to kind of reduce something from the sound? I mean, just
No, if
just full on-
if it's a punching you hard in the face, why would you go? No, you want
exactly,
that. Very very impressive, and
I love it.
let's do demos. Me first, not him. What? No, we love Pete. You know what? I'm going to do this right now. Pete's not very big on collaborating because he never has time for that. How about you play on my track and I play on yours?
Sure, I'm totally into that. Let's do it.
I play a
What do you
really
mean, like,
shitty
make a video?
solo on
Strange,
yours,
guys,
and you play a beautiful solo on mine.
Let's do a song with this thing. How about that? You and me.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Cross collaboration, cross oceanic musical collaboration.
You'll
where
do a
we-
track and leave a spot for me. I'll do a track, leave a spot for you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm down.
Cool.
Sounds good.
You heard it here. Now we have to do it.
We can do it.
God damn it.
And only with plasma pedal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, we can use an amp, right? Not just the pedal.
Yeah, sure.
We go into some kind of amp.
Only if it's 4x12.
It's got to be a 4x12.
Has to be 4x12.
I'm
Can
down.
I go into the aux with a 412?
Sure.
I don't own a 412. I don't own a single 412.
Okay.
He's
But
got a
only
room
this,
full of
only
amps.
this time. Only
Can
this
I go into 4 112s?
time. Yeah, sure. That you can do, definitely. You have the switcher, so it should be possible, right?
One after another, just go click, 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 click. And it's a 412, right?
Something like that.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Sort of. Yeah.
A different sound, though.
Different sound. Yeah. You're not getting that wonderful bass coupling situation that a 412 does.
I have no idea what Thorn's talking about.
I digress.
I like calling you Thorn. That's just funny.
I think I'm gonna fall asleep. I'm like, oh, sorry, not because of what you're saying, but I think the jet lag just hit me.
Well, I'm tired because this is video
All right,
number
it was
probably 40.
Probably
We-
the last video of the...
How many videos have you done here, Thorn?
Not very many, actually. I sort of phoned it in a little bit. I walked around with my iPhone and I took a bunch of footage, but I'm still gonna try and make the best video I possibly can of the show. You've got this pro cam. He's always got the pro camera and the nice microphone and the video screens and all this stuff, and he's got the iPhone 7.
What do you mean iPhone 7?
What's an iPhone 7?
10.
Oh, I don't have one.
It's not even up on the iPhones.
No, I know.
But you have a pretty guitar, so there you go.
It's true. I spend money on other things.
Okay, we're gonna go now. I have to collect guitars and amps that are here. Well, thanks guys for inviting me. That's pretty awesome. Let's make videos.
Gamechanger.
So,
Gamechanger.
on the closer, we're Gamechanger Audio from Riga, Latvia, and buy our pedals. Plasma is on pre-order now, and Plus pedal is already in stores for almost a year. So go to your local dealer or visit our webpage, and animals at the end.